Good evening, Gwinnett County. Um, Releasing this public statement because given the emergency school board meeting on Friday, wasn't a lot of time to make a written statement. So I'm gonna make a public one that can be recorded and shared with community members. A number of civil rights groups, including my own, attended the previous emergency board meeting. And we was all wondering, different leaders that attended, people from our organization that attended, wanted to know what was going on with the removal of or the termination of Dr. Watt's contract. Many members showed up to the meeting, scratching their head. I met with a lot of these members on Sunday before that meeting, just to get some understanding on, how well our organization has been monitoring Gwinnett County Public Schools. As we well know, a lot of data is out there. Gwinnett has had some of the highest graduation rates. The Black and other non-white groups are closing the achievement gaps in comparisons to white students within the schools. We're seeing a lot of positives. South Gwinnett, I heard, has an outstanding superstar principal. I haven't had a chance to meet the principal of South Gwinnett yet, but brother, I've been hearing you've been doing great things. I've been hearing Shiloh. I met the principal there. She's a superstar. We've been seeing a lot of the numbers at a lot of schools that were issues in the past moving in the right direction. So a lot of us was very confused in the community. A lot of community leaders, including myself, was very confused why there would be a termination of Superintendent Watt's contract, especially after the board just agreed to renew his contract a few months ago. That being said, members of my organization and other organizations attended the meeting on Monday and, was shocked to only find that, nothing happened. People waited an hour and a half, was hearing some things and seeing some and hearing about how members, the board walked out of the meeting without any type of acknowledgement of the community at large, specifically the Black community that came out to get some understanding on what was going on. And the biggest thing all our organization, including myself and members of my organization, is asking for is transparency. If there's a problem with the superintendent, then that needs to be communicated with the community. If he's not performing, then this doesn't translate with the fact that he's getting in a contract extension if he's not meeting his evaluations. So, something is going on here and we need to get to the bottom of it. I've tried to reach out to Dr. Therese privately to schedule an emergency meeting with community leaders, including myself, and got no response. I spoke with Dr. Simmons privately to try to get her to meet with community leaders, and was told she would meet with them. But again, you want to meet with us before you call this emergency board meeting, after you call this emergency board meeting? No. We're demanding that our Black elected officials who we voted in to serve the community to meet with us tomorrow at the Gwinnett NAACP office at 7 p.m. And Board Member Stone, I was not able to reach out to you yet, but this is your opportunity to step up and show leadership and come to tomorrow's meeting. We will have community leaders from different organizations at this meeting, from the Divine Nine, from organizations like NCNW, Top Ladies of Distinction, Gwinnett NAACP, United Ebony Society, and I can go down the line, but I'll stop there. If I didn't name your organization, please don't hold it to my heart, hold it to my head. It's going to be a lot of organizations leaders that's going to meet me at our new office on 3235 Satellite Boulevard, building 400, suite 300. All of the board members that I done called out tonight, y'all got my number. So if you need to know where to go once you get there, you can call me. But we demanding that you meet us tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And you, for one, apologize to those, all of those people, all of these organizations that came out to watch the last meeting, observe the last meeting. Not only to, again, we were excited that you all did not make a rash decision without at least talking to us, but or talking to all the people that were there, but to not only not meet with the people that were there that took the time to wait an hour and a half, and y'all just walk, and I'm hearing y'all just walked out without any type of greeting. Thank y'all for coming. We know we had y'all waiting an hour and a half. Like, y'all just gonna walk out and not acknowledge your voters, not acknowledge community leaders. Then I try to, work behind the scenes privately to schedule a meeting so that you all can make amends for that and give at least the community an explanation of why you're getting rid of the superintendent that, from all intents and purposes, all the data shows he's doing a great job. Nobody's perfect. Nobody can fix in 3 years, 25 years of systemic racism that we know took place in Gwinnett County schools when it comes to non-white students. That can't be done overnight. So again, when you giving this gentleman, Dr. Watts, an extension, and then now you set up 2 emergency meetings to keep talking about his contract. Nah, y'all owe us. Y'all need to meet with us. And I'm demanding that y'all come out and meet with us on tomorrow at 7 o'clock at 3235 Satellite Boulevard, Building 400, Suite 300. If you forget where to go to GwinnettNAACP.com. Our address is on our website, GwinnettNAACP.com. You're more than welcome to go to the website and GPS your way to our office tomorrow, and we will have community leaders there. Now, we're going to be there. If you don't be there, that's fine. We still going to meet, and we'll talk about next steps if y'all decide not to show and give us an explanation on what is going on with GCPS schools. Again, when you all operate, we thought you all were operating in good faith and you exercise good judgment. Maybe there was people inside the organization, inside of the school board, that may want to get rid of Watts, and maybe somebody in the leadership team stepped up and said, hey, he's doing a good job. Good job. We just gave him an extension. Maybe we should let this rest, and we'll make a determination at the end of his contract next year when it's up. But when you keep holding these meetings, you're not communicating with the public, you're not talking to your stakeholders, you give the impression that you're a dysfunctional school board. And that's not good for us, because we know what comes next if this school board is deemed dysfunctional. We know there's people that's on the other side waiting to suspend the entire school board so they can put who they want to put on this school board. I'm giving you all an opportunity to speak to the people, to talk to community leaders, and give us an explanation on what's going on. Give us an explanation on why you think these steps are necessary, and this can't wait until the end of his contract, and you can evaluate where things are at then. Again, a lot of people, jobs are on the line. A lot of teachers, jobs are on the line. A lot of administrators, jobs are on the line, right? Because they're tied to this superintendent. And you all are playing with people's livelihoods. You playing with our students' livelihoods. You're threatening our accreditation. You're threatening our students' accreditation when you pull this crap. And I'm sick of it right now. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pissed, because I tried to handle this privately. I tried to handle this behind the scenes. And all of you all did not live up to some of the things y'all told me privately. I met with Dr. Therese privately and had conversation with her. And I asked her, hey, how's everything with you and Dr. Watts? Is everything good? She made it seem like, hey, she's about transparency and fairness and all this crap she like to say on TV and all this crap she like to say publicly. It made it seem like everything was cool and she was going to find a way to make it work. I said, okay, fine. If there's an issue between you and Watts, you feel like you can't talk to him, y'all can't work together, at least come speak to organizations like mine, and I go talk to him and say, hey, how can we meet in the middle? She wants to do this, you want to do that. Let's work together. With everything happening with DEI and all this stuff, we seeing Black people lose their jobs. at the federal level, this is the crap we doing. We doing black on black crime. Nah, this ain't good enough. Y'all are better than this. And I'm calling you out right now to show up tomorrow at 7 o'clock at the Gwinnett NAACP office. And you don't show up, you telling the community what you think of them. So I'm pretty much through with the stream before I say something that I have to take back, because I do represent our organization as its president, and I'm trying to keep my cool, but I'm about to lose it because this don't make no sense. With everything happening in our community right now, we should be working together at the state and local level. Our elected officials should be like this. Y'all should be working with organizations like the NAACP. If there's beef, let's take care of this behind closed doors, like adults. That's what we're supposed to do. But to be bickering and making snipey comments in public forums, to be doing, calling emergency meetings at crazy times of the day where ain't nobody going to show up, so you can do what you got to do and hope nobody looking. Now we looking. We got eyes on all of y'all. And this ain't going to be my last comment. I'm going to have some more depending on how that meeting go. But I'm calling y'all out. And what I told y'all privately, I'm going to say publicly. I have the backing of both the state and national office on this. They're very aware of what's going on, and they're aware of who's pulling the string behind the scenes. And I won't call that person's name out publicly right now, but you damn sure better make sure if our school system gets destroyed because of y'all actions on Friday, I'm damn sure going to call that person out later on. So at this point, let me end this recording before I say something I regret. Y'all have a good night. Please share this. I'm asking our community leaders, I name the alphas, deltas, sigmas, every president or vice president, if the president can't be there or the next person in leadership, need to be at that Gwinnett NAACP office tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Because we're going to be there. And either we're going to be there talking about what we're going to do about our elected officials not serving the community, or we're gonna be there to listen to what is going on behind the scenes with the school system, where y'all deem this the right time to remove Dr. Watts. And this is no defense of Dr. Watts. All we're asking for is, if this is the move you're gonna make, explain yourself. Otherwise, you look dysfunctional. Otherwise, this looks personal. And if it ain't personal, then give us an explanation of what's going on. Don't just make a move like this and don't feel like you owe the public an explanation. You're an elected official. This ain't no corporation. This ain't no business. We put you in office and y'all owe us an explanation. So with that being said, y'all have a good night. Again, join the Gwinnett NAACP, GwinnettNAACP.com. Let me get off this. Y'all have a good night.